Hi, it's Ike from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another book to read to you. Today's book is Master of the Universe, The Chap from 1983. So let's get started. Now here's the first page. Now let's start reading. As Stratos, Lord of the Sky, patrolled the quiet shores of Eternia, he was horrified by what he saw below. He-Man, leader of the Master of the Universe, lay beside his overturned Wind Raider as if dead. It looked like He-Man was ambushed. I only hope I'm not too late. Strandos soon discovered that He-Man was very much alive, but groggy. Skeletor busts from the bushes, mutters. He-Man and Stratos help him to his feet. We collided, and then he just seemed to vanish. Look, cried the Birdman. He was in such a hurry to run away, he dropped his half of the magic power sword. Only with both half of the power sword can Castle Greystone be entered. At last the sword had won. This is strange indeed, said He-Man, as Shadows stood to pick up the bandit sword. Skeletor would never give up his half of the sword, and the naturally, still I cannot pass up the chance. As the hero raced away, Beastman, servant to the evil Skeletor, watched them from his hidden place. He-Man and Strato soon stood in awe before Castle Grayskull. Inside the castle lay the secret of the universe. He-Man entered the sword into the lock, and drawbridge began to lower. Then, as they stepped into the empty throne room, the floor gave away beneath Strato's feet. Strato, we must be careful. He-Man, once they were inside, the castle was filled with many terrible secrets. Only Strato's ability to fly saved him from falling to his doom. Their relief was short-lived. However, in the next moment, they heard a terrible welt. The secret seemed to come from behind this wall, said He-Man. Shadow touched one of the many shields hanging on the wall. Suddenly, a large slab of stone slid open above his head. Look, Shadow, stand back. A terrible, fire-breathing dragon fell from the opening in the ceiling, breathing black smoke and flames. Instantly, He-Man slashed at the monster with the magic power sword. The sword passed through the dragon as if the beast was a mirage, much to his amazement of He-Man and Shadow. Howling wildly, the creature dissolved into smoke and vanished from sight. Where did he go? I don't think the dragon would real, said He-Man, becoming more and more suspicious. It was an illusion designed to frighten us away. It did its job well, Strato replied. He-Man turned and touched another of the shells. I still hear the moaning, he said. There must be another passage behind this wall. Slowly the wall swung open to reveal a large stone stairway. Come, someone may need our help. As they descended into the darkness, a glowing banshee darts through the air straight towards them. The hero was startled by the creature's sudden appearance. Again, the sword of power flashed angrily, and again the green vision disappeared before their eyes. Someone is playing a very unfunny joke on us, said He-Man to Shadows. As they continued their descent, at the bottom of the stairs, they heard the sound again. Listen, it's coming from behind that door. He-Man ripped the heavy door from its hinge. Sitting before a maze of mirror and other equipment, watching their every move, was the most evil man in the universe, Skeletor. So he's behind this. Angrily beyond reason, Shadow leaps into the air, lunging straight at the villain. No, Shadow, stop. He-Man and Shadow lays in the open doorway. Lightning flashed, thunder boomed, and a deep pit appeared in the place of the room that had been there a moment before. You saved my life, cried Shadow. Even I could not fly in those raging winds. I would have been pulled into that bottomless hole. It was another mirage, explained He-Man. One meant to destroy us. You are smarter than I thought, He-Man. As He-Man and Shadow turned, the real Skeletor with Beastman stepped from a secret passage. I suspected from the start you would never have the real sword. Wait, you would never have the real sword power leave your possession. Quite right. The sword you are holding is a fake. I arranged our little accident, Skeletor sneered. While you was out cold, I took your half of the magic sword and left the fake sword in its place. Then, using the real sword, I entered the castle and waited for you. If you have the real sword, how did we get in? I let you in, of course. Using my power, I created the illusion that lured you into it. I created the illusion that lured you into my trap. Boosting the evil Lord of Destruction with you out of the way, Eternia will be mine. Swinging his sword of power, Skeletor swat He-Man powerless weapon. Then, as Skeletor raised the magic blade for the final blow, it was struck by lightning. Wave of electricity shocked the starter Skeletor. Once again, the power sword was split in two. At the same moment, He-Man grabbed the nearby door. He smashed it into the villain with all his strength. Skeletor screamed as he fell headfirst into the pit. Beastman, seeing his master defeated, fled from the castle of Grayskull and the wrath of He-Man. We have won, cried Stratos. Stratos is gone. You have your half of the Power Sword back. I may have the sword, said He-Man, but you bet we will see Skeletor again. So that was Master of the Universe, The Trap for 1983. So if you like, subscribe, share, and comment, and have a groovy day. We'll have another video coming out real soon.